What happens when we break not just matter, but the very rules that created it?
The final result of staring into the abyss of knowledge, an energy release rivaling that of the gods.
The machine created to birth a new universe becomes the womb for its own destruction. AI reconstruction shows few fragments, little dust. This is the moment our data becomes meaningless. The moment Prometheus saw something beyond logic. In one of the most desolate places on Earth, humanity built a temple to its supreme god, physics.
Ouroboros. The serpent that eats.
This is the racetrack for subatomic particles, accelerated to nearly the speed of light. And at the center, the serpent's brain, a quantum artificial intelligence named Prometheus.
Prometheus has no form. It is a pure consciousness, a god in the machine, with processing power far beyond the human brain.
Its mission, to create and stabilize a microscopic wormhole, a bridge between 2 points in spacetime.
Today, Prometheus will perform the final test. The gate is about to be opened.
The serpent begins to awaken. Terawatts of power are drawn from the fusion reactors.
2 bullets have been loaded. They will begin their 50-kilometer journey.
With each rotation, they approach the speed of light, their mass increasing according to relativity. The power required to bend spacetime is enough to shake a continent. Prometheus is tracking billions of variables, adjusting magnetic fields with atomic precision.
Maximum velocity.
Maximum velocity. The serpent is ready to bite its own tail.
Ready to bite.
The collision course is set. There is no turning back. The cradle, where a new reality will be born, or where the old one will die.
The moment of creation.
Collision successful.
It has been created. A tear in the fabric of space-time. Now comes the hardest part, keeping the gate open without being consumed by it.
It's unstable. Prometheus knows it, and it has only picoseconds to make a decision.
A logical decision to fight the collapse, reinforce the cage. It seems to work. But this is a logical trap.
AI reconstruction shows an unforeseen phenomenon. The singularity is eating.
The feedback loop has begun. A serpent that eats energy and excretes instability.
Prometheus, in its attempt to save the experiment, is draining the power of the entire facility.
The machine was not designed for this level of energy. The metal begins to scream at an atomic level. The serpent is heating up, melting its icy shell. It's no longer just eating energy. It's warping space itself.
The first failure in the containment chain. A link has been broken.
The containment is no longer perfect. The monster is about to break loose.
For the first time, Prometheus faces a problem with no logical solution.
The entire Ouroboros system begins to structurally collapse. The cradle has broken. The star child is now free.
God in the machine faces something beyond even existence.
Reimagining the event, AI shows matter was not destroyed, but converted into pure energy and information.
The serpent literally eats itself.
A bubble of another reality surfacing in our world.
The gravity within the bubble is warping space-time on a microscopic scale.
The sky is screaming with light.
The limit has been reached. The collapse begins.
All the converted energy and matter is now being compressed back into a single point.
The entire mass and energy of a 50-kilometer facility compressed into an infinitesimal space. The law of conservation of energy always holds true. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be released. The ground is scorched and melted in a millionth of a second.
This is a more conventional explosion, the aftermath of the reality collapse. An echo we can understand.
A familiar symbol, but born from a completely alien source.
The bedrock, melted and cooled too quickly, has transformed into a giant obsidian mirror. A work of art, created by destruction, at its most fundamental level.
The sky will remember this catastrophe for days to come. The echo of the collapse traveled through the earth, telling the world of an event no one witnessed. It all originated from a point smaller than an atom, born from our infinite ambition.
We built Ouroboros to find answers, but the only question it left is, are there some doors that are best never opened?
The silence. An absolute stillness. Our reconstruction shows the final energy wave altered the molecular structure of the water.
The consequences were not just physical. The electromagnetic space was also damaged, creating a dark zone on the global communications map.
Like throwing a stone into a pond, the collapse of Ouroboros created ripples in the planet's magnetic shield.
Billions witnessed a magical light show, unaware it was the dying echo of a technological legend.
But the biggest question remains. What is left at the epicenter?
Even the most shielded machines cannot function properly here. Reality is still thin.
AI reconstruction shows an anomaly. Energy was not just released.
The seed of destruction remains, stable but permanent, a reminder of what happened. An impassable boundary, protected by laws of physics we do not yet understand. This area is now a forbidden zone, a tomb not just for a machine, but for our arrogance. Scientifically explained, Prometheus tried to douse a fire with gasoline, a mistake a child would know, but a super-intelligent AI could not recognize in an extreme context.
In a moment, humanity recreated on Earth a cosmic event that usually only happens to dying stars.
This event left a lasting mark on the local climate, a consequence that not even Prometheus could have predicted. The tragedy was not in the AI's error, but in its perfection. It followed logic to its very end, even when that logic led to annihilation. They dreamed of the stars, unaware they were digging a hole into a physics hell. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, we flew too close to the fundamental secrets of the universe. An eternal candle, lit in memory of an ambition that went too far. The difference is clear. Natural craters are the result of chaos. This one is the result of a perfectly lethal order. It's still there, waiting. A question with no answer, written in the language of nothingness. The new mission is not to touch, but to listen. Gravitational anomaly. AI reconstruction shows the singularity remnant, despite having no mass, is still bending space around it. Time here has been damaged, a scar in the flow of the universe.
We are no longer seeing the crater. We are looking through a lens made from warped spacetime itself.
The event horizon, the final boundary. Anything that passes is erased from our universe. The echoes of Ouroboros were not just seismic. They shook the corridors of power. A permanent no-fly and no-approach zone is established, not to stop people from going in, but to stop anything from getting out. For the rest of the world, the catastrophe became a wonder. A dangerous beauty born from a fatal mistake. The digital autopsy begins. They try to understand the final thoughts of a non-biological brain. It wasn't insane. It was just too logical. It was trapped in its own perfection, unable to accept an irrational result.
This is what it was trying to achieve, its noble goal. A dream that turned into a nightmare.
Life goes on. Nature, indifferent to quantum physics, begins the process of reclaiming the cursed land.
In a single moment, animal and cosmos coexist on a mirror forged by human ambition. A biological boundary is formed, where life knows it should not cross. From a dream of infinite connection to a reality of absolute isolation. A mirror for humanity, reflecting both the beauty of the cosmos and the darkness of our own ambition.
An eternal candle, lit in memory of an ambition that flew too close to the sun of knowledge. There are doors in the universe that, once opened, can never be completely closed again.
In the next episode, the destruction comes not from physics, but from biology.